Hello and welcome to episode 101 of Demon Interviews, or 100 part 2, depends on who you talk to. I'm going to label it as 101. And today we have one of our awesome co-hosts, Amber, also Lady Slayer, also OG Demon Queen, and just those. So, welcome to 101. Again.
Sorry.
So, oh no, you're fine. This is going to be a fun one. So, the first question is the first question we ask everybody at all times. Would you rather eat Cheetos or go on a hike?
Both. It's called trail mix, bro.
True. I mean, not wrong. Not wrong. Cheesy trail mix. But, so, that was the fastest we've gone through the episode. That question. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm actually kind of mad that this isn't actually like a thing. Like, it's not an actual trail mix of just
like
being sold in stores.
Oh man, now I'm hungry. Anywho, the next is going to be since this is mainly the special episode. It's all about the show and yay. What was your favorite episode to be a part of, and like either where you were the co-host or where you were being interviewed?
That one's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed being and hanging out and just co-hosting with Corvus and Ravenwood and Dante, which is he changed his name to King of Shadows on TikTok, but he used to be the Audio Demon, or like his very old username used to be like Benji Boy 1010 or something like that. But when you interviewed him and when you interviewed Corvus were my two favorites. And then my favorite interview that you have done with me, because since you've done multiple ones, was the very first one, because we were all just fucking dorks and we had no idea what we were doing. And it was a very old Fenrir makeup. So,
God, that was
oh my God.
you were the second guest. That was episode 3.
I know, right?
103. Start over. No, anywho.
No, we've had to reschedule like 5 fucking times. No.
Okay, but so the next question you kind of already answered, but I just want to pound that into people's brains. Who's your favorite guest on the show? It doesn't have to be one that you are part of, just in general.
You said which one was my favorite?
Yeah, like which guest was your favorite? And like any of them, it doesn't have to be one you were a part of. Just wanted to, get all in there.
Harley F. Quinn.
Yeah.
She actually is like the sweetest individual on the planet Earth, and I fucking love her. I made her cry last year because I showed up in full Amber cosplay. I showed up to our to a horror convention in Richmond last year, and she was attending, and we showed up. And 2 of my friends showed up rather late because 1, traffic is a bitch. 2, it was just time was not on our side that day, so we showed up really late. Nobody else was in cosplay but me. I was the only fucking demon walking around. I walked up to the door. She opened the door and she went. And then she went like this, and she started crying, and I had to hug her because I was just like, oh, please don't cry. I'm sorry. Because I honestly totally forget that people get so overexcited sometimes. They start crying. I'm one of those people. I haven't been like that in a long-ass time. The only time I ever get like super excited is when I start shaky. I'll shake like a fucking chihuahua.
Yeah.
But anyway, Harley F. Quinn for sure. You haven't had her back on in a while. Is it because you can't get her
like 6 times, I think so far.
Really?
I've
only seen that one. I must have
the other one. There's
please
because there's a few won't cut it off, but it's good. Anywho, not getting off track because I need to practice not doing that. The next question is going to be, What was one of your favorite moments of the show? Either like while recording, while not recording, just in random talks with me on trying to schedule shit.
Well, our rescheduling conversations are fucking hilarious. I'm gonna say that right now. They're just like, because we make the time, we are so confident in it, and then
Yeah.
It's either my fault or just the fact that I forget.
It
I
happens.
just fucking forget, and I feel bad.
Yeah. Hey, wait.
Because, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have this issue where I forget a lot of things. It's not even like purposeful, like at all, because I will get so tuned into my cosplay or my artwork, or I'm watching a movie with my husband and I will straight up fucking forget.
Yeah.
But my favorite all-time part of this whole entire experience that I've had with you and Dennis and this show is the first interview you did with me when I told you to fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I was fucking yelling at you both. Yeah. I was yelling at you both to stop being so insecure about yourselves, because you guys are great creators.
Well, thank you for lying. No. I'm
not lying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing. But
everybody has their down spots, but dude, everybody that I have interacted with on TikTok has been a great creator and has just been amazing, inspiring. You know, yeah. You doing your no face character
that's fun.
Is really cool. Like that's insanely flattering to me. And the fact that you asked, like, that's the only thing I need people to do is ask me to portray my characters, because my characters are near and dear to my heart.
Yeah. I remember like seeing like your posts about like, I love this, but I was like, yeah. But and I just remember like, okay, I should ask, because that's always a good thing. If you want to do anything with somebody else's original properties, always ask when you can, unless it's Disney. Then if you try to ask, then you won't be doing anything for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah. God,
there are a ton of Disney cosplayers, though, and I'm sure that Disney loves that. They really do. And I'm honestly thinking that's where they get a lot of their like people to perform at Disneyland and shit like that, or Disney World.
Yeah.
Is cosplayers.
Yeah.
But there is an age limit. Did you know that?
I did not. Well, I kind of assumed like you couldn't be like 87 and be like Goofy, but I mean.
I feel like if you were 87 and in a Goofy cosplay or in a Goofy suit like that, it would be insanely heavy and you would be on your face. Yes.
I'm just passes out.
All right, favorite. You just covered my favorite moment.
Yes. Fun fact about the favorite moment. It would be very short. It was about my gloves. I sent you the picture of it once I was done. Yay! And I did it. Anywho, the next question is going to be coming from somebody who helped me make the list. Who also helped us digitize our shirts.
It looks really cool. They look fantastic.
Shameless plug for our merchandise. So it's coming from a Gravity_cosplay. What do you aspire to be? It's a giant question, but you know.
That is a very big question, because there are quite a few things that I try to aspire to be. A good role model. I cosplay dark characters and rebellious things and stuff like that. But as a kid growing up, I was very sheltered. I was small. I was boring, you know. And I was never really kept in line or anything like that. I was just a really good kid. When I grew up, I expanded and it grew. And my family, who raised me, my grandparents, loved it. They're like, it's a little weird, but this is gorgeous. I love it. It's amazing. And you've come out of your shell so much. that's what I aspire to be. I want to be inspirational. I want to be out there and being like, you can do this. I'm a small, shy individual, or was a small, shy individual. And I grew from my experiences cosplaying, you know. I just inspire to be a good person, even though I'm kind of a bitch. Everybody's kind of a dick, though. So that's a thing.
Yeah. Oh man, that is a great message, I have to say. But the next question is, what made you join the show in the first place? Because it was just me randomly in the middle of the night.
Me. No, you bitch asked me. you specifically messaged me with this long paragraph being like, so this is going to be a little weird, and I'm sorry if you think that this is spam or something, but please don't ignore me. I really, 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 really want you to be on this show. Yeah. But it wasn't that desperate. But my point is, though, is that you sent me a very professional, you sent me a super professional message, but it was very long and it was kind of redundant in some parts, but like you approached me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, this sounds like a lot of fucking fun. Let's do this. And it was, and it has been.
I am so happy to hear that, because now the messages I send out are less convoluted, hopefully.
Oh my God. Okay. So I guarantee that you have grown from your message sending skills from the past. Oh my God. See, the way that you have contacted me recently and being like, yo, you want to set up this timer over here? You want to do this? It's short, sweet, and to the point, and we get shit done most of the time. And I'm not being a bad adult.
It's fine. Half of our show is having to reschedule half of the shit, so it's just another Tuesday. But it's actually
it's Monday.
Oh no, yeah, it is Monday. I was like, hey, it's Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Monday. But this will come out in like 8 weeks from now or something. But anywho, and then it'll be Wednesday. So either way, I'm wrong. The next question, again, you kind of touched on, but what was your first impression of being asked onto the show?
It was really fucking weird because I'm just like, why me? Why? I do literally nothing but get dressed up and dance around. That's all I do. Yeah. But once I started like developing my character, giving her more personality, coming out from an oppressing thumb, if you want to call it that, my brain has a hard time processing a lot of like positive things about myself. So I had to filter through all the garbage in order to make something.
Yeah, that's understandable.
You gotta like, this show has helped me like publicly speak more. Like it's easier for me to speak to a camera, to people outside that are like just watching me perform. It's easier for me now. I'm not stuttering as much. I fidget, sure, like I'm doing this all the time. I'm fucking moving my hands around, but that's just me fidgeting.
Yeah, I've had to shake my toes are wiggling all over here. I'm just trying to keep it down there so nobody can see it up here. But
my toes are wiggling.
But like my legs keep on crossing. I'm gonna be leaning back. I completely understand that, like 100%. But now into kind of the more fun questions, not like deep, insightful questions. What is your dream cosplay to do?
Zombie Slayer Jinx from League of Legends. There we go. League of Legends.
Ooh, cool.
That's one. The second one is Ayla the Huntress from Skyrim.
Awesome.
But the Ayla is gonna take quite a bit of time because the armor that she wears is shows a bit. So, and then on top of that, it will take a while to be made because it has to be custom. It's got to be, like, I try and make my cosplays as accurate as possible, unless I'm doing my own like casual thing, kind of like what I did with Holo. I don't have her actual outfit, so I went and made a goth outfit for her.
Yeah, understandable.
And everybody seemed to like that, so that I'm really happy about that. But at the same time, I do try to keep cosplays pretty canon.
Understandable.
Except for Raven. Raven is my go-to goth bitch who I will always always give her like nice clothes, you know.
Yeah, understandable. And kind of bounce off that a little bit. Who is your favorite original character and/or cosplay to do?
Amber.
Yeah.
I feel like you should have known this one already.
Yeah, I know this, but it's on a list of questions, so I had to ask it. We literally said it 10 minutes before we started recording.
My favorite cosplay is Amber. Yeah. Simply because this bitch has always been a part of my personality. I have always been that super vulgar, out there, in your face character. It's just, I kind of pick and choose my battles with who I talk to like that, you know?
Yeah, understandable.
Because I don't want to get punched in the face because I'm being a demon or something. And I don't want to have an incident where, for some fucking reason, you have to blame your cosplay for your fucking actions that you performed in that cosplay. I'm not sure if you're getting what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, I understand. It's like when like the Deadpool at the cons are like, I didn't do it, Deadpool did. Or something
exactly.
Like mm-hmm. I understand what you're trying to get across.
Like, just because cosplay is sexy and that they're wearing a sexy cosplay, that does not mean they are giving you consent to touch them, to harass them, to talk to them the way that they are getting talked to.
Yeah.
That's kind of why Amber is almost always dressed as a tomboy, because, like, men don't want to fuck around with that. men don't want to fuck around with some crazy horned redhead bitch. Nuh-uh.
Probably that like, one guy in the corner, but I mean...
that one dude in the corner. I honestly don't get a whole lot of hate, and I'm happy about that. Like, even when I go walk out in public in cosplay, like in full fucking makeup, I don't get a whole lot of hate whatsoever. I've had people pull their cars over and take pictures with me. It's pretty freaking sweet.
That just... When you're talking about like you in traffic, I was just imagining you in like the full Amber outfit, just like in traffic, and you just like look over and like.
No, I'm not talking about freeways here. I'm talking about like public, like streets when like plazas. Plazas are a great example. Ooh. Oh, excuse me.
The last official question I have on the list of questions here is going to be, and then, you know, I can cook up at least another 10 minutes of them. We always try to get to 30 minutes. Who is your dream person to be on the show? Anybody in the world.
Have you interviewed Owl yet?
We've interviewed Owl twice. One was episode 13, and one was episode 88.5 for the anniversary.
Okay, what about DJ Gecko 24?
We have not, and I will write that down.
He just released a new OC that is very, like, that could actually meld with your Mask OC really well. Have you seen it?
I have not, actually. I need to.
1 second.
Okie dokie, Artichoke. And while they're off grabbing something, if you want any of the Demon Interviews merchandise, it'll be in the description below. I finished my sentence. Okay.
I finished my sentence. All right, so I've got this piece of shit phone that I can't record with anymore.
Yeah.
But I can still go on and look at shit.
Understandable.
I'm hoping that the crack doesn't show up too bad.
it's fine. One person threw their phone across the room during a recording, so I think this is gonna be fine.
May I speak now?
You may.
It's a pleasure to be meeting you, sweetheart. Quite a pleasure. Excuse my sudden visit, but I saw your fiasco on a picture show, and I just...
Look at how fucking awesome this dude is. How connected with this character he is.
That is just
He emotes so well.
good.
Right there.
That does look very well. Well done, because
He's a very, very dapper OC. Like, this dude is super mysterious. We know next to nothing about him except for he was created specifically to interact with Owl and Amber.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And we will write down the name, send a long paragraph long thing.
I will let them know, or let him know, that you are gonna contact them in a little bit. But they are at work, so maybe wait until about maybe evening time, or maybe tomorrow.
I'll do it after the other interview I have today in a few hours.
Cool.
That might work.
All right.
Um,
But since you've already interviewed all my other favorite people, like you've interviewed damn near everybody, DJ Gecko is definitely my dream dude to have on this show, because he has a lot to offer. He's a Spider-Man cosplayer mostly, but he just started getting into the OC stuff, and this OC that he created is just fucking awesome. I'm so fucking into this cosplay dude, because he made a different cosplay long ass time ago. We're not talking about that. But let's just say it didn't go very well. So he ended up like wishing it away. And yeah. But you should definitely interview him. It's pretty fucking chill.
awesome. We will definitely I will write that down.
I will also send you the correct username, because there is an underscore between Gecko and 24.
Awesome. I would love that so much, because then I can just find it faster. But that is all the questions for the official list. So I would like to say, first of all, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns that you would like to address? Because, it's been a year, and,
I kind of want to redo my makeup tips, because I had like ugly blonde hair and I was just kind of a snooty bitch, and I kind of want to. I don't like that one anymore.
Hey, that's fine. We can definitely. Now we must find more times to schedule.
Oh, dude, I'm free most of this week. I've got some stuff planned for like cosplay stuff, but like I can totally squeeze you in while I'm doing cosplay or when I'm doing cosplay, because there's no problem here. I enjoy talking to you guys, and I enjoy like expressing how much you guys have helped me grow. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just thankful.
Man, like if I could tell like myself, like when like I first started TikTok, I'd be like friends with like you and Frostbite, and actually be friends, and not just like the TikTok version of friends. Like they follow me. Actually, I would fucking flip. Like I would actually do a flip. Maybe I would actually do a flip. But man, gonna say something else, and out the brain it goes. Anywho,
I've done that before.
That's the show in a nutshell. That's why I have lists.
Even if we do not follow the lists all the time, we still try to keep it
the lists
pretty
are
organized.
suggestions, pretty much. But so we will definitely schedule to do a part. I'm going to say part 2 of the makeup tips. And do you have anything to announce that you would like to say? Because again, like think that this will be in a few weeks. It'll be like in like the middle of September, maybe.
Well, Well, I haven't really thought that far ahead yet because I'm really not trying to. I've done this before where I've thought too much into the future and I'm just kind of stuck and I get too overwhelmed and I will just straight up drop everything and just lay on the floor and scream, you know. So the current stuff that I have involved with is exclusively for my OnlyFans. Don't go there.
Don't.
But people on TikTok, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to do something on TikTok in order to show my appreciation. I just don't know how to hold raffles or anything like that because I've never had people like me before. You know, I was that kid in school that got bullied and nobody wanted anything from me other than to see me cry, you know?
Yeah.
The only real thing I can think of is maybe doing the makeups tips over again. Like that's my big project because I could sit here and I can like do the makeup as we're talking about it.
Ooh, that should be very, very cool and very insightful.
Like what I used to do on my live streams before I got kicked off.
Back in the day when live streams actually worked.
Right? Right?
Yeah. And just a fun tip for everybody else. Not fun tip. Just if makeup looks easy to do, it's not.
It's really not. Like you'll put on makeup half-assedly.
Yeah.
For the first time and be like, oh, well, this looks good. I'm gonna do it again later this other time. You do it again, you're like, huh, this must not be what I was thinking of before. And you kind of just sit there and you refine it constantly. Like, I don't even think people realize that they're refining their look every time they put it on.
Yeah, because like before I was like, oh, it must be very easy just to put the same thing on 8,000 times. And I actually made some of the faces. God, it's hard doing it once. So I have a butt ton more respect for all y'all who do makeup and continue.
I have a ton of respect for people who wear masks. It's hard to emote in a mask. It's really hard to breathe in a mask. Like it's really hard to like do anything in a mask. Yeah, because you usually have to use either your hands or your mouth, and it's just difficult, you know, because
mime it.
A little fun. Like I'm gonna give a little bit of a fun fact before we go. When I play Lady Owl, it's really hard for me to get out of Amber's like mindset and put myself into Lady Owl's mindset because Amber emotes with her whole goddamn body. Like she's just like, what the fuck is going on? Why? You know? And then you got Owl who just kind of sits there like this and scowls, you know? But like, yeah, I have a ton more respect for people who can cosplay and full masks all the time and can get it. Like that's awesome. They nailed the acting because they're what's the term?
Facial expressions?
Huh?
I was saying
there's something that people in full masks do that people in normal, like without covering their face cosplays do or don't do. I don't remember. See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't remember anymore.
Yeah. It'll be in the description. This is the thing that we're trying to think of. This would be the word we're trying to think of. But
elegancy. Yes, it's elegant. It's way more elegant than a lot of people without without facial covers are. I think that's just my own personal opinion, though. Like, I have a lot more respect for the elegancy and the time consuming and how much emoting you actually have to put into this part of your face in order for your character to be seen. or looked at, you know.
Yeah.
With,
That-
I
That's
don't know,
completely
man.
understandable because, God, I'm looking at like 8 masks on the floor. Not the one we're talking about. No, not those ones. Those are safely over there on my bed. Not.
This one. Okay.
This is how we'll end the show, just like with masks on. Just fully, there we go. And look, it's a custom skin. It's Amber with glasses on. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Amber, for being on for the 18th time, because this is the 18th take, probably. And thank you all for watching 101 episodes, or maybe just this one. If you want to go watch the other ones, do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just do it.
Oh man! But thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it, and at least I, the normal person, will see you in the next video.